Hi, my dear students. Welcome to our class in reading and writing. Today, we're going to have a new discussion in our class, and I hope that you're going to learn a lot in this lesson. Okay, so let's start. Okay. So at the end of this lesson, I hope that you would be able to identify the unique features and the requirements in composing a professional correspondence. So specifically in this lesson, I hope that you would be able to define office correspondence, identify the parts of a memorandum and email, and analyze how memorandum and email are written, and write an email and memorandum. So here, let's proceed to the learning concepts. Now, class, there are several types of office correspondence, but there are three main types, okay? And these three main types are, we have incoming mails, outgoing mails, and we have the postage book. However, the most common that we see nowadays are memorandum and letters with the use of emails, of course, okay? Now, let's try to define what memorandum is. Class, we say that a memorandum is a written communication for the people in the same workplace. It is shorter than a letter. It is direct with few details. And it is used to convey information and decisions or make requests. It should be written in a simple and clear language, and it must sound formal at all times, okay? Class, as in our school here in Sagurong High School, usually, for example, when we have a meeting about a certain topic, our principal will usually send us a memorandum or a memo, okay? In the same manner, whatever is the activity in the DepEd, we receive a memorandum coming from the national level or from the division level or from the regional office, okay? So again, class, a memorandum is a written communication for the people in the same workplace. It is shorter than a letter, and it is direct with few details, and you use this to convey information and decision or to make requests. And we use simple and clear language. And take note that it must sound formal at all times. Okay, in writing a memorandum, we have to take note that we have to have heading. Okay, so you put in your heading the title. So you put the word memorandum should be in a significantly larger font, set in bold, and either centered or placed in the top left-hand corner. Then you put there the recipients or who are your memorandum for. So write your recipients. But before you write the name of the recipients, class, you have to write TO or two, meaning your memorandum is for, okay? Two. So write down your recipients. And then source, immediately after the recipient, you put there, where is this memorandum coming from? So you write from, okay? From along with your name, if you are the ones doing the memorandum, your position, and your signature. And then write the subject. So write a short summary of the purpose. Your purpose should be no more than 4 words and include the date when the memo is sent, okay? Then when you're done with the heading, class, it's time now that you do the body of your memorandum. So beginning or opening statement, that should be the first paragraph of your body. So here, you state why you are writing the memorandum, the reason why you're writing it. So this part is usually the opening paragraph of a memorandum, which includes its purpose, the context and problem, the specific assignment or task, and the purpose of your memorandum. And class, take note that it should be brief, okay? Make sure that this part is brief and concise, okay? Then in the middle of your body or context, this is, you have the task segment. So this part is the event, circumstance, or background of the problem that you are solving or the information that you are disseminating. Now, since this is the middle or the context of your memorandum, this is the longest part of the memorandum. And this is where you include all the details that supports your ideas. And this is where you present the information from the strongest to the weakest. This is where you put the backup of your arguments based on facts and based on research. And this is where you make strong points and evidence clear in order to persuade the readers to follow a recommended action. Okay? And then you have the ending. In this part, you make a call or an agreement to what is presented above. Okay, look at this, class. This is an example of a memorandum. Okay? This is an example of a memorandum here. So usually when you have a lot of memorandums, you put memorandum number. For example, memorandum number. If this is your first memorandum, just put memorandum number 1. And if you want to add year to make it more specific, and then you add series of what year, for example, 2022. Okay, so you have here the heading. You have here to whom is your memorandum from? Who is this from? Let's say the management, or you can actually write your name here and your position, okay? But you can just write management if that's what you prefer, if you think that everybody knows you already and you don't want to write your complete name, okay? Then you write the date, okay? Let's say the date is November 5, 2022. So I'm making it more relevant. Then what's the subject? Let's say the subject is team building activity. So just write team building activity. Take note, it must not be over 4 words. Then you have now the body, okay? So here you have the beginning, okay? As this is just an example, okay? As one community and as a family, it is fitting to set up a relationship that is bind in friendship and camaraderie. The management, therefore, planned a team building activity outing for all the staff that will be on November 20 to 2022, 2022. Okay? At Masinag Avenue or at Masinag Adventure Camp and the resort in Barangay Mapaso, Irusin, Sorsogon. Okay? So that's the detail. Now, you have the middle. As I've said earlier, the middle is the part wherein you are going to discuss the details. So this probably the longest of all your information that you're going to say in each of the paragraph under your body. So please, here class is an example of the body context. So please note of the following as you prepare. Assembly time is 6 to 7 a.m. Please register upon arrival to the assembly area, which is in the lobby. The transportation is free. Be present at the company premises before 6 a.m. of November 5, 2005. Oh, I replaced this with 2022. The departure will be at 7 a.m. and the estimated time of arrival is 9 a.m. The color-coded department t-shirt is free and is available at the registration booth. Accommodation and food is also free. Please see the cafeteria matron for food arrangement. Do not forget your company ID. Then you have your ending. We encourage everyone to attend. If you wish not to come, please prepare a letter of explanation and submit to the HR office on the day before the event. Anyone may be excused to attend if a reason is valid. See you. So as you see, class, this is an example of a simple memorandum, okay? Or memo. Okay, now, class, while I was showing you the example, I hope that you noticed the way the memo was written, its format, and the needed information for each part, okay? Now, while technology and development has penetrated our everyday living, it is now vital in all aspects. And you know that, and you can attest to that. And this includes communication. Now, technology offers efficient, easy, and flexible ways to communicate, and it's actually one of the most popular ways to communicate with other people by using email, okay? Or electronic mail or email in short. So it's a way of communication used for efficiency, speed, and convenience. It is practical to use since the computer and the internet are now readily available in the offices. It is also economical as well, and it does not require paper to send the mails, and it saves you time. The only requirement that you should have is you should have an internet connection, but if you have data in your phone, you can already access your mail and you can already send your mail. Okay, now here is an example. So when you go to your Gmail and you click new message, you are going to see two. Okay, so in here too, you write the heading. Okay, what's in the heading? It contains to whom is your memo. So it contains the email address of the recipient and the subject. And then here you're going to write here subject, what is it about? And CC, if you want to send your mail to others, it's copy furnished, okay? And BCC, if you want to send it to another person, but you don't want others to see it, so it's blind copy, okay? Now you have the subject, write the subject here. The subject, then write the beginning, just like in a letter. This one liner is salutation, the subject. Okay, then you have the middle. This is where you put the details or the information that you want to convey. And you have here the ending or the closure and follow-up action. And when you're done, just hit send. And when you check your sent items, you can already see it. Okay, now plus I have here some tips for you to remember as you write your emails. Here are some important tips. These are the do's and don'ts in using the mail. Okay, number one, include a clear and direct subject line. Number two, use professional email address. Number three, think twice before hitting reply all. Okay, specifically if you're just replying to one person. Okay, then don't click reply all. Okay, then include a signature block. This is very important to make your email looking professional. Use professional salutations. Use exclamation points sparingly. Be cautious with humor. Know that people from different cultures speak and write differently. Then reply to your emails even if the email wasn't intended for you. Okay. Now proofread every message. Okay. And add the email address last. Double check that you have selected the correct recipient and keep your fonts classic so that it's going to be readable. Keep tabs on your tone and nothing is confidential, so write accordingly. Okay, So I hope, class, that you learned something in this video. Goodbye.